Hello, my name is Julie and welcome to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this boho bag. So just to tell you that you got to make this bag, it's going to have two panels. You'll make two panels, and then join them panels together by working on the sides and the bottom, and obviously the two handles. Without further ado, let's get started on this market bag. To get started making my market bag, you will need some worst weight or size 4 medium cotton weight yarn. I would say about 6 balls of this, and each ball is about 100 yards, by about 120 some yards. You will need a size G hook and 2 stitch markers. Okay, we are going to start out by making a chain of 33. Okay, now that we have our 33 stitches, or our foundation chain of 33, in the 4th chain from the hook, we're going to do a double crochet. And this chain, 3 of the chains from the chain 4 is our first double crochet. So we're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch until we get to the last chain. So we should have a total of 30. We're going to have 30 double crochets, including this little chain 3. So I'll let you know what to do next once we get to the last chain. Okay, I am up to my very last chain, and you should have 30 double crochets, like I said, again including the chain 3 at the beginning. So now we're going to do 6 double crochets in this last chain. Okay, now that we have our 6 double crochets in the last chain, this is where we need to bring in our stitch markers. We are going to put our stitch markers on the 2nd double crochet from the group and the 5th double crochet. Now what we're going to do is turn around, and on the opposite side, on the other side of the foundation chain, we're going to put in 1 double crochet on the other side of the foundation chain. We should have 30. I'm also going to bring the tail that I have. I usually will bring, it kind of saves me time in. Don't have to finish that. It's one less end I'd have to finish off. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 foundation chain in each chain on the other side. We're going to do 1 double crochet in each chain on the other side of the foundation chain for a total of 30. And I will meet up with you when I'm finished doing that. Okay. I have got my 30 double crochets along the other side of the foundation row, and we're going to start our next row. You're going to start by chaining 4, and we're going to to turn. Okay, this chain 3 is a double crochet and it represents the first double crochet here. We're going to skip the next double crochet, and in the next double crochet we're going to do a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, skip the next double crochet, and double crochet in the next one. Again, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and double crochet in the next one. And we're going to keep doing that until we approach our first marker. Okay, we have reached our mark stitch, so we're going to chain 1, take out our marker, and in this stitch we're going to do a double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet, and we're going to put our marker back in our chain 3 space. We're going to chain 1, do a double crochet in this next double crochet, chain 1, do another double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, and then we are at our next mark stitch. In that mark stitch we're going to do a double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet. And then we're going to put our marker back in the chain 3 space. We're going to chain 1 and put our next double crochet in the next double crochet. So we're going to establish our corner fillet, I guess we'll call it a fillet, as a double crochet, and then the next one is our V-stitch, another chain 1 and a chain 1 next to the V-stitch, chain 1, and in this case we have another double crochet in the next one, our V-stitch in the next one, chain 1, and our double crochet next to the V-stitch. So from now on we're going to proceed as before. We're going to chain 1, you're going to skip a double crochet and double crochet in the next one, chain 1, skip one double crochet and double crochet in the next one, and you're going to keep doing that until the end of the row. Then you will do your final double crochet in the chain 3 turning. Now I'll meet up with you and show you what to do next. Okay, I have reached the end of my row here. What we're going to do now is chain 3, and that counts as a double crochet. We're going to turn. So we're going to do a double crochet in our chain 1 space, and double crochet in our double crochet. So again, a double crochet in the chain 1 space, and a double crochet in the double crochet. And I will meet up with you when I reach my marker. Okay, now I have reached my chain 3 space. So in this chain 3 space, you're going to put in 5 double crochets. So, okay, so we put, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, after you put in your 5 double crochets, put your marker in the 3rd double crochet. Okay, then we're going to proceed on as before. We're going to put 1 double crochet in a double crochet and 1 double crochet in a chain 1 space, then a double crochet in a double crochet, 1 in the space until we get to our next marker. Okay, we are in our last chain 3 space. We are again going to put 5 double crochets in the chain 5 space. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, we're going to put our marker into the 3rd double crochet from that group. And then we're going to proceed on like before. 1 double crochet in each double crochet, and 1 in the double chain, and 1 in the chain 1 space. And we will finish this out at the end of the row, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I have finished up my double crochet round, and from here on out, that's how you're going to do any double crochet round. Now I'm going to show you how to do the fillet round now throughout. You're going to chain 4 like before. The chain 4 represents a DC and chain 1. You're going to skip this stitch and do a double crochet in this next one. Chain 1, skip a double crochet, and do a double crochet in the next one. You can kind of see how our double crochets from the fillet rounds are lining up. So you want to keep doing this till we reach the marker, which is a chain 1, skip 1, and do a double crochet. And I'll keep doing that, and I will meet up with you when I get to my marker. So as you can see, you end up to right before the marker, our marker. So you chain 1 like before. You chain 1, And in the mark stitch, we're going to do a double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet, and you're going to put your marker back in the chain 3 space. Now we're going to chain 1 and double crochet in the next double crochet. So if you look at our corner of our fillet row, you have a double crochet followed by a chain 1 and our V-stitch in the next double crochet followed by a chain 1 followed by another double crochet in the DC right after the chain. So that's what our corner fillet looks like. So then to continue on, we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip a double crochet and double crochet in the next one. So you can kind of see that our fillets are lining up. Our DCs are lining up from the fillet row from before. Chain 1, skip a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip a double crochet and chain 1 in the next stitch, and you noticed that we are right up next to our marked stitch. Remove our marked stitch. So in that marked stitch, with the next stitch, we're going to do our V-stitch, which is our double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet, in that marked stitch, and then you're going to put your marker back in that chain 3 space, chain 1, and double crochet in the next double crochet. So again, you see the corner of our fillet, our corner fillet, which is a double crochet, chain 1, V-stitch in the next stitch, chain 1, and then a double crochet in the next one. So then we're going to chain 1, and now we're going to proceed as before. Is you're going to skip a double crochet and double crochet in the next one. So again, these are going to line until these are going to line up. Okay, these are chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch, and I will meet up to you when I get to the end of the row. Okay, I am near the end of the row. I am going to switch colors, but surely you don't have to if you don't want to. I just want to. So obviously you change colors by introducing a new color and drawing it up through the final loop. So you're chain 3, and you're going to now repeat the row from before, our full double crochet row before. That's where you do a double crochet in the chain 1, a double crochet in the chain 1 space, and a double crochet in each double crochet. And you do that till you get to your chain 3 space, and that's where you're going to do 5 double crochets. Make sure you mark the 3rd double crochet. So you're going to repeat that round and the fillet round we just did until you have, till you have 6. Okay, so this foundation row doesn't count. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full double crochet rows. So after you have, or you can look at like after the foundation row, that's 12. After the foundation row, there is 12 rows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After you finish making one, so after you finish making one, you'll have to make another one. So you'll have to make 2. One is going to be the front panel and one's going to be the back panel of your bag. So once I have this other panel finished, I'm going to show you what to do next. Now that you should have 2 panels made up, now it is time to make the sides and the bottom for this bag. Okay, we are going to start by making a chain of 3. And we are going to put a single crochet, I guess that it will be in the chain, or our first double crochet. We're going to go back and do a single crochet in each of the chains. That's 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to find our other panel and do a single crochet in that panel. All right, this might get a little tricky. Right, now we're going to do a single crochet in the next double crochet of the panel we're on. Now we're going to skip this single crochet and that single crochet and single crochet in the next 3. Might be hard to see the last 3rd one. Now we're back at the other panel. You're going to do a single crochet in the next double crochet on the panel. Do one more in the next double, do another single crochet in the next double crochet on the panel we're working on. Now we're going to turn. You're going to skip that single crochet, then you're going to skip the next 2 single crochets and single crochet in the next 3. we're back over at the other panel. You're going to do a single crochet in the next double crochet, and then do another single crochet in the next double crochet. And again, we're going to turn. You're going to skip the 2 single crochets and single crochet in the next 3. We're back at the other panel. You're going to do a single crochet in the next double crochet, and again another single crochet in the next double crochet. And again, we're going to turn. You will continue on in this manner until you reach the top of the other end of the bag. So I will meet up with you when I get around to the other side of the bag. I have reached the other end, and I had one stitch left. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up our last row of skipping 2 single crochets, 1 in the next 3. And one finally to finish this up. I'm just going to do 1 in the last one. Okay, so now as we look at our bag, we're going to do 1 row of single crochet around. So I'm going to do 2 single crochet per row. So per section, I'm going to do 2 single crochets. So 2 in that one. That was our DC round. We coming across our fillet round. We'll do 2 single crochet in that. Yeah. All right, we've reached the end where we did our sides. You're going to do 5 single crochet evenly along this side. Then we're back to what we were doing before. 2 single crochets per row. I'm back at, I guess, the side or the spine. So we're just going to finish off by doing 5 single crochets along this edge. And we are done with this. So I would slip stitch to the next stitch and finish that end off, and then we're going to move on finally to our handles. Okay, now it's time for our handle. So now we're going to look at our bag. You can see where was our center, where we started. We're going to count back 3 full double crochet rows. So that says 1, 2, 3, and we're going to find the 2 single crochets that was corresponding to that row. So that is this one right here. We're going to attach our yarn there, We are going to chain 50. Okay, now that we got our chain, we're going to do the same to the other side. We're going to count over from the beginning 3 double crochet rows. So that's 1, 2, 3. Or 6 rows from the side, but we're looking for 3 full double crochet rows. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We're going to find the other corresponding, the first single crochet, or we're going to find the single crochet from that row that's closest to the center. And we're going to single crochet in that row. And then we're going to do next is that we're going to single crochet 2 together, kind of in the same stitch that we just put in, and in the next one. And then we're going to turn. We're going to skip these 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet in each of the chain we just did. Okay, I have reached the end. We're going to single crochet back in the same stitch that we had started before, and we're going to go into the next one, and do like 2 together. And then we're going to do 1 in the next single crochet, 1 single crochet in that next one. We're going to turn. We're going to skip those 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet in each single crochet of the handle. Okay, back at the end, we're going to single crochet 2 together in the same stitch that had a single crochet in it before, and in the next one, and then do 1 more single crochet in the next one on the bag, turn, skip 2 stitches and 1 single crochet in the next stitch of your handle. We're going to repeat this row 4 more times, and then I'll let you know what to do when we do it for the very last time. Okay, we have reached the end. This will be our last row. If you look at your handle, if you can tell, you're going to have 6 rows here. That's not including the foundation chain, but you have, like, you can see we have 3 ridges for our handle. But our last row is going to finish up differently. All we're going to do is do a single crochet 2 together in this stitch that already had the handle in it already. And the one next, and the single crochet next to it. And there you go, we would finish it up there. We can probably slip stitch into this stitch There you go. You have to make another handle just like this on the other side to finish up our bag. And here is my finished market bag. You can definitely have fun with the colors with this and change as you like it. So, and if you did like this video, please give it a like. And you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. And I want to thank you again for watching. And I will see you in my next video. Bye now.